Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Caitlin and welcome. If you are returning, also welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the 10 eyeshadow palettes I would keep if I only could keep 10 out of my entire collection. What would those 10 be? If that sounds interesting to you, keep watching. Before we get too far into the video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I saw this video done by Vinyl Beauty quite a few months ago, so I will go ahead and leave her video linked down in the description as well, since I did get my inspiration for this video from her. I also have another video that has my entire eyeshadow collection in it, so I will leave that linked in the description for you as well. Alright, so I'm not going to lie, I didn't think a lot about this because there's just certain shades that I could not live without. Some of these, it's more of like a nostalgia memory thing. Some of it is a packaging thing. So they're all different and I cannot wait to delve into them with you. So the first one here is the first ever ColourPop eyeshadow palette that I tried. This is called the All I See Is Magic palette. So this palette was their 2017 holiday palette, so she's got some age on her. I haven't hit pan in anything, but I definitely have some divots there. I would say my favorite colors are this one right here in the inner corner, and just some of these metallics, like these guys right here. I always get compliments when I wear this one. It's so gorgeous. Little powdery, not gonna lie, but it was very affordable. I think it was like $12 or $13 on sale when I got this, and it's just a great everyday palette. Even though it says holiday, it does have like the little pop of green and things in there, but I really love that palette. The next palette is the total opposite price range. Now this is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. I hope you can see all of the holographic rainbows and things happening on the cover. It's just so luxe, you guys. This is seriously the most expensive palette in my entire collection, but there are just some unique shimmers in here. I mean, especially like these green shades up here, but all of these shimmers are so luxe and they just make me feel some type of way when I use them every time. Oh, I love this ultraviolet with the pink shift in it. They're just all gorgeous, and I feel like genuinely, I'm sorry to say this, but I feel like genuinely it was worth every penny, even though it was so expensive. I love this shadow so much. Third eyeshadow palette that I would keep is actually the one that I'm wearing on my eyes today. This is the NYX Ultimate Utopia eyeshadow palette. I just used this in my last video, my full face of drugstore makeup items, and I seriously have not even bothered to put this back away in my drawer since then. I've just left it out and used it all week. It's what I'm wearing today. I'm actually just wearing this one shade. I use the lavender mostly, but I'm using the shade under it, which is more of like a grayish bluish today. And it has just been wonderful quality. And I feel like I can do so many looks, and I feel like it's laid out really well that like the quads go together. Like if you look at the four in each of these little like sections, they all go together really well in quads. Obviously you could go all over the place, but I just think it's very user friendly and affordable for only $35 at 40 whole shades. Like that's a lot of shades, you guys. So I just feel like I would keep this for, frankly, the versatility and the enjoyment I've gotten out of it so much. It's wonderful. I feel like I'm doing kind of like drugstore bougie, so I'll keep that pattern up for as long as I can. So the next one would be bougie. This is the Mini Breaker from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Now, I actually didn't choose to buy this. This came in a mystery box, and good heavens, I have been so happy that that came in that mystery box, because these just have a vibrancy like no other bright colors. The pop is amazing. I've loved all of these. I would say probably one of my favorites is this orange shade right here. They are so lovely, and the pigment's amazing. They don't crease. They blend so wonderfully, so smooth. And yeah, I mean, if you know anything about makeup, love the guy or hate the guy, you probably know Jeffree Star Cosmetics does make some good eyeshadow. So next up is a classic that I know a lot of you are going to have in your collection, okay? So this is from Morphe, the original Jaclyn Hill palette. Yes, so again, I know controversy with this person, maybe with this brand, but guess what? Everybody raved about this when it came out. It is a wonderful color story. The formula is actual butter, and I would say for this as well, just like I said with that ColourPop palette, I get compliments every time I wear this one. Every single time. It looks amazing, and it is no effort whatsoever to blend. And this exact palette, I'm pretty sure right now, Labor Day weekend, is on sale for $28 on Morphe. So if you're interested in checking it out, you don't have it yet, I would highly recommend it. I feel like out of all 10 palettes I'm showing you, that one is the one that I would say is my #1 would keep, just because it is so versatile, it is so everyday, but it also has the pops of color. All right, so next up is slightly bougie again. So this is the Lunar Beauty Moonspell palette. A+++++++ for packaging. Goodness gracious, it comes out like a book because it's supposed to be, you know, Moonspell. It's supposed to be like a spell book. And there's like ridges here on the pages. I hope you can see, but there's actually textured ridges. The front is textured. There's like a lock here that's raised up. Just amazing packaging, and that is across the brand. Amazing packaging for all of their products. And this color story is just so unique, and I could not give up this palette, literally, if nothing else, for this shade right here, Prue. It is amazing. I'm going to swatch it here for you. Oh, so soft, and look at that. It is just so like duochrome shifty. I also really enjoy, in addition to a lot of these pinks and purples on the top, I really enjoy these couple greens here on the bottom. I honestly have not played with this middle neutral row this much, but the quality is great on that one, and just so unique to me that I'm like, I cannot get rid of that. I mean, like, it's all pop culture, witch names for the shades. The packaging is amazing. Those shimmers are amazing. Those greens, I have nothing like. I have to keep it. I can't get rid of it. Going back to the drugstore side is the ColourPop Honey palette. So this is one of their 9 pans. And this is somewhat nostalgic just because it's the first video I ever made on YouTube, was kind of like first impressions of this palette. And also, honestly, I just don't have anything else that has this grade of yellows in it. The yellows are really nice in this, and I do really like yellow and gold eyeshadows. So I would definitely hold on to this one, and so affordable. These 9 pans are usually, I think, $12 a piece. Great price point. All right, going back to the bougie side, another classic. This is from Jeffree Star Cosmetics as well. I had to put 2 in there, same as ColourPop. Some brands I'm just, you know, drawn to over and over. And this is the Blood Sugar palette. I mean, it's just iconic, you guys. This is the first palette I ever saw. It might have been the first palette that ever had this. I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but just the whole, like, trunk thing, freaking insane. Okay, so this color story too, it's like fun and out there enough, but still very user friendly, even though it's got like some reds in there and things. And just like, this is everything. Like, everyone I knew that was talking about not drugstore makeup, I mean more like, I don't know if you can call Jeffree Star Cosmetics like an indie brand, but everyone I knew was talking about this, and it took me a while to save up because this was rather expensive too, but I've not regretted it a day. This is kind of like the Huda Beauty palette, where it's just like, it makes me feel some type of way every time I use it, and I just feel confident, and honestly, like, that's what I want in my makeup, so I would not get rid of something that makes me feel that way. All right, we're down to the last 2. So the next one, it's more like an indie brand, but I've been alternating cheaper, more expensive, cheaper, more expensive. I am going to use this as my like cheaper one because it does go on sale quite frequently. This is from Laura Lee Los Angeles. This is the Nudie Patootie palette. Hopefully you can see the title there kind of reflected as I'm moving it here in the light. Now this is on sale for $20 quite often, which I think is pretty affordable for a palette. But here is the color story. I love the cooler tones in this palette. Wonderful everyday palette, but the most unique shade, and the reason I would have to keep this, is this Jaybird shade down here. It is lovely. Let me swatch that one for you as well so you can get a little bit of an idea. Oh, it's just so nice. So the whole palette is very, again, accessible, very everyday, but I just really love not only Jaybird, but I've been really loving the cool tones in there, and I think that would give me the well-roundedness of a cool tone palette compared to some of those others I've decided to keep so far if I only had 10. Okay, and the last palette I would keep, you might be surprised. It is special edition only, sorry about it, but it is from Pure Cosmetics. And no, it's not Real Brock Beauty Christie. That might have been in my 10, but you know, I ordered the restock. It's not in yet, but it's actually this Pure collab with Barbie. Okay, so not only do I absolutely love the texture and the packaging on here, it's so luxe, but the scent gets me every time. I love this scent so much. It's wonderful, and I really like the colors as well. I think I've dug into probably these two matte browns here. Like there's one right here, and then there's one on the end over here, as well as probably this shimmer on the top and the shimmer on the second row. The more neutral shades. I haven't really done the blues or the pinks as much. I should delve into those more. There's a sparkly black and kind of like a glittery topper, and again, this was the first eyeshadow palette I ever tried from Pure Cosmetics, and I just really loved it. I waited till it was on sale because, you know, it's how I do. But I'm so happy to have that in my collection, and I don't think I could part with it. So yeah, guys, those are the 10 eyeshadow palettes that I would keep if I could only keep 10 in my entire collection. I'd be really interested to know what some of the eyeshadow palettes you all would choose to keep if you could only keep a few would be. Let me know in the comments down below what those would be. I love these type of videos, and that's why I really love Vinyl Beauties, because I always feel like when people say like here are like my top period, it just gives me such a good idea of like what is the standard of excellence and like what are the things I should 100% be checking out. So I really like these types of videos, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you haven't already, please click the like button. It really helps me a lot, and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every Sunday, and I hope to see you all on the next one. Bye.